All right. If you want to talk about the Super Bowl or hear about the Super Bowl, there are 50 million other podcasts. Go knock yourself out. Come back tomorrow if you like. We won't be doing any of it here. I didn't watch a second of it. I don't care about it. I don't care about Shakira. I don't care about lip syncing. I don't care about J-Lo. I don't care about commercials. I don't care about the football game. I'll tell you something. The last Super Bowl I covered on the air, Kirk and Callie and the Patriots-Eagles, I didn't watch that game. I pretended to watch it the next day. I pretended to be upset about it. I didn't watch a second of it live. Watched a bunch of video the next day. I don't care about it. Come back tomorrow if you'd like. Or don't, you know what? Don't come back at all. It doesn't matter to me. Go away. Unsubscribe. Do whatever you want.
You're just saying that because you were wrong about Jimmy G.
Was I?
Yes.
Did he not play well?
Yeah, no, I didn't play well at all.
Struggled.
Your predictions didn't come to fruition. So.
Tough. Well, I'm
you
happy.
must have watched a little note because you were right on cue with the Springsteen tweet.
I got tweets about it.
Okay.
Yes. I didn't see it. There is nothing I care about less. The rest of America can watch the game. I hope it was a wonderful game. I don't care about Andy Reid. I don't, I care that Tyreek Hill beat his pregnant girlfriend and choked her, and Clark did the same thing, and that's fine, and everyone got celebrated. That's wonderful. Fantastic. I get, I am interested in stories like people tweeting about how the pregame show is, overly militaristic and all that stuff, and, toxic masculinity. I like stuff like that. I asked a couple of those guys on
I like
today.
a little toxic masculinity myself, friend. Why do you think I'm on this show?
Nothing wrong with that. I am fine with that. Got no response from I don't know if you reached out, Steve.
I reached out to the two gentlemen who were concerned with the imperialism of the opening
one got
ceremony.
back to me right away and said no thanks.
Yes, one got back to me and said no thanks. The other just ignored me.
Yeah, well, which is okay. So again, if you want to go, someone if you need your Super Bowl recap, there are very many places to go today. This is not that. We are on an island today. You can go listen to Pardon My Take. I'm sure they did an excellent job.
I don't think they're covering it, actually.
They have the Jaguars quarterback on, Gardner, somebody on. Yes, so go listen to them, or I don't know, wherever. A bunch of other places. I got nothing. I watched the commercials this morning. I didn't laugh once. I had no response to it. I didn't care about the old guy. Bill Murray. Bill Murray to me was not funny.
Isn't it wacky when they do that, though? Then you say, I remember that movie.
Yes, not funny. Sad to see Bill Murray do that, honestly. But hey, listen, we can all take a paycheck. Harrison Ford's doing voiceovers. I saw the Top Gun trailer. I've already seen that. Happy with that.
Chris Rock got a nice check from Facebook.
Wonderful. Good.
As did Sylvester Stallone.
Yeah, well, he's one of my favorite actors. He's an American icon. I'll put Stallone up against anybody. Anybody who ever lived is an artist. I played Rocky Balboa.
He was not on your... You'll have to correct me.
Yeah,
he was not on your top 5
there.
celebrities. He's got to be on there, right?
I was about to do an update.
Thank God.
Yes. One of my brothers mentioned that to me as well. Big mistake. I'd put him at number 3. Okay. Behind, so I thought about this a lot this weekend. Behind Springsteen, who's a solid 1.
Okay.
Bird is 2. They're both impenetrable. They're not moving.
I had a feeling.
I'm going to put Stallone 3.
All right.
Has to be 3.
So that bumps...
I'd almost put Carl Weathers 4, if I'm being honest.
Wow.
Yeah,
Really?
that's how much that series means to me.
Okay.
And that moves. I'm going to put Gene Hackman 5. That's my list right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Could we go to 150?
We could do that right now. It's fine by me. I'm just, fucking do anything.
I'm in.
I want not to swear this week on the podcast. I just did it.
It's tough.
It's not right. Well, can't just do a week without it.
You try. You're looking rather dapper today.
Well, I have something to do after the show, right, Steve-O?
You do?
Yes. A couple of videos to make.
Seems like you and I will be going very different places.
Or maybe not.
Oh, okay.
We'll see.
All right.
We'll see. Yeah, Stallone. Yeah, I'm comfortable with that list right now.
Good.
Yeah, Carl Weathers deserves to be on that list.
That's surprising.
He's Apollo Creed. I mean,
he's probably not on a lot of lists, though. Underrated.
Well, that's
Carl
not.
Weathers.
Well, I like to have full representation.
He didn't even make Justin's top 150.
I'm going to have to put RuPaul on that list.
Really?
Well, I have to have.
Have you watched the new series that
Not
RuPaul's
yet.
in?
Almost too excited to watch it. Haven't seen it yet. Yeah, I saw Justin had Jonathan Kraft on the list. That's it. I've spent time with Jonathan
Head of
Kraft.
Belichick.
I've spent time with Jonathan Kraft. I don't think of him as a particularly magnetic individual. I like him, but I wouldn't.
Yeah.
I don't think I'd put him in.
Not one of your top celebrities?
No, I wouldn't say so. That is true, though. I did not watch any of that Patriots-Eagles Super Bowl. And I went on the air the next day and pretended to talk just.
Really?
Yes, not a second of it. I was so sick of sports at that point. It was coming out of my ears. We were full Murchison. The Red Sox, this was right before the Red Sox crapola really blew up. I was seething. The idea I was going to stay up till midnight to watch a dumb football game was absurd. It was never going to happen.
I'm guessing your commentary
I will never watch a football game again, ever.
Really?
Never again.
Really?
Never again.
What if Harry's playing?
My son is not playing football. Okay, that has not happened.
Oh, that's right. That's a big.
That is definitely not happening. Sorry, it's not going to happen. Nope, never. I'm never going to watch a football game again.
All right. Well,
I'm
we're sorry to lose.
sit in some cave watching that camera, a bunch of shitheads.
Wait a second.
Who are great at their jobs individually.
Let's not forget where we were.
Who all do a great job.
All right.
But to pretend to be
nice to be home and everything.
To pretend to be outraged and get all, whatever. Okay, great. Wonderful. Great.
Awesome. We made a lot of friends. Well, you did anyways.
I'm happy they do it. I'm happy they genuinely have a good time doing it. Honestly, I actually do. They seem to really enjoy it. It's a bit stunted, but that's fine. Yeah.
Hold on.
Well, it's intellectually troubling to me. These are people who in that room have never read a book.
Well, but remember, you had a good time with them. Remember?
They're all friends. I'm not saying they're not my friends. I'm
Exactly.
just saying, I mean, jeez.
But you could go out for a few pops with them, hang with the boys.
I suppose.
Yeah.
So we have we have a week and a half here coming up, but 3 weeks in one, if you will. Got the shows all week, and then this is Madawaska. On to Madawaska, as a great coach Bud Grant once said. On to Madawaska. This is the week is everything is heading spiraling in the direction 50 million miles an hour. I'm in a bit of a mood today, but I'm going to get past it because I can look on the horizon and see Madawaska waiting for me. Arms wide open, legs wide open. Beaver, if you will. just heat of it coming right at me saying, enter.
Excellent.
Head first. Balls first.
Asshole
asshole
I like my
first.
beaver to say.
They're almost saying, put a dildo in your asshole and go backwards into me. They're crazy in Madawaska.
It is. It seems like a while.
Yes.
Their internet connection doesn't seem great, so it seems like you got to find other ways to have fun up there,
Is that true? Do you know that?
Well, we had a Madawaska resident on Mike of the Minifans.
Well, that's the other thing. So you're out and he's in.
Yeah.
I mean, this guy brings it.
He's magnetic.
He's on my list.
All right.
That's right. Hackman out. Travis in.
Very good.
Yeah. Ooh.
I couldn't tell if there was a ruse when he asked me why I didn't just get glasses, if it went over my head, or I wasn't sure what that was. But
rough couple hours.
It was
the old corral.
Not
behind the scenes, he's an all-star.
Oh, I'm sure he's great.
He
love
seems like a
Travis.
great guy. Yes.
Yes. His connection was better than yours, to be fair.
Yeah, it wasn't.
What happened?
Not the best.
I actually thought you oversold how bad it was. I didn't think it was that bad. The second hour was actually good.
It felt very awkward to me and uncomfortable.
I almost want to bump Matt from Providence off the top. Is he getting too comfortable? I named him number one Minifan.
I don't know.
He appeared to be drugged in this episode. Do you drug your hosts?
I personally don't. I recommend it.
Okay. But he seemed overly medicated to me.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought it was more on my end, to be honest. I think I was maybe exhausted from a week of Miami.
Maybe too sober.
Maybe I didn't bring it. Maybe too sober as well.
Maybe life in the first class. Maybe
that's what really got it. Yeah,
that's it.
I forgot where I came from.
Have you flown first class before that day? It is nice, isn't it?
It's
pretty nice.
I kind of looked at myself as above the Minifans. I was still riding high.
No question.
I was riding high off my first class experience.
No question. There's no more satisfying experience. That's why, I don't love to fly. I feel a little claustrophobic in there, a little anxious. But if we're going to Australia, we're going to go first class. And that makes it a little easier.
Little easier.
Now, Justin, was he also in first class?
No, Justin flew home Thursday.
Oh.
So, yeah.
That plane.
And I think it was also because, so I looked to the right and left of me, like this across the aisle. And
did they bump you up because you had to go through twice?
I gave him that sob story, but also every seat next to me was open. Oh. So I think it was just maybe there were a bunch of seats sold in coach, and they
nobody was flying from that way. Everyone was flying in.
Didn't seem like it.
Yeah.
But it was very nice. They get right to my seat. Can I get you a drink, sir?
Did you have a couple of drinks?
Maybe I had a couple of drinks.
You should have. A little food or no?
I had a Cheez-It. No meal.
Like a single Cheez-It?
Well, a bag of Cheez-Its.
Okay. Oh, that's a very first class.
It really isn't. I was surprised by the snacks, but they offered me meals. I wasn't feeling the vegetable lasagna.
Oh, they offered you that?
They did.
Yeah, first class, they still give you an old, like you used to have on the flights, meals, which always smelled and...
Yeah, I just wasn't feeling it.
No.
On a 3-hour ride, I had eaten enough that day.
Yeah, well, okay. I didn't think my Get in the Fans was that bad. But point is, everybody seems very fired up for Madawaska. So am I. Yes. I can't wait. So I'll give you the quick outline before we get to our other stories and our fine advertisers for the week. So Mike and the Minifans is Friday night. Saturday? No.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Friday night this week.
Yes, Friday.
At Al's Cafe.
Big Rick's.
Yes. Big Rick's. I don't know. So it's a Big Rick's.
Yeah.
I'm told if you're heading to Canada, you're going to run right into Big Rick's. That's what my guy Travis told me on Mike and the Minifans the other night. I think that's what he said. Who
and
knows?
we've got a if you could hear him, and we've got a musical opener apparently.
I heard there's an open, then you get the show. So everybody show up there.
Yeah.
It sounds like everybody's getting there Friday.
Yes, I think the most of the people will be getting there.
Do I have a room, Steve? We talked about this.
Yes, we booked it. You just have to show up and say I got a room for Kirk Minihane, but I'll call and confirm.
Let's call and confirm because we did on the air, so I don't remember much of it. So let's make sure we do that. So what does because I've got a lot of people want to know what the itinerary is. So let's just do it one time here before the week starts. I know we'll do it 20 times, but so Friday night is sort of free for all.
Yes, people, show up. Your accommodations are spread out all over the Madawaska area.
Okay,
show up, get checked into your room, and then if you feel like it, go to Big Rick's. I think
Big Rick's.
I think they'll have plenty of room, and you can watch the Mike and the Minifan show live.
Yes,
and then I guess our schedule of events starts Saturday morning.
What time?
At 7:00.
7 a.m.
Yes. Okay. Well, so if you're there to fish, sunrise. That's when we're going to be out there drilling holes, getting ready to set traps.
You'll be there, Mike.
Yes, sure.
So sunrise at 7 a.m.
Yes, but breakfast will be from 7 to 9. 7
to 9 is breakfast. Okay. Do you have an actual physical location for these people? It's on this email.
We are going to be on the ice, but yes, we'll have.
Well, how big is the ice? Is it?
We will have coordinates for people to put into their GPS, but the
coordinates.
The town of Madawaska is going to be plowing out a parking lot, but also some of the ice.
I mean, does the town of Madawaska understand what's happening here? Like we're finally away from Miami and pretending we like people and all that bullshit. We're back here now. Do we understand that the best podcast in the world, they know this, and the most loyal fans in the world are coming to their town to take over?
There are several members of the Madawaska Town Council who are going to be out there on the ice, meeting people, shaking hands.
Well, can we talk to one of them this week?
Yeah, I think we can arrange that.
Okay, let's do that.
We've also got the Director of Economic Development will be attending the live show for a special presentation.
Thank you. Yep.
And there's some local journalists who are interested in the event, so they'll probably be out on the ice, may attend the show.
Okay, I'll speak to them if they like a press conference. I'm willing to have one.
Yes.
Before on Saturday night as well. Before the big ceremony, I am open to answering questions. I think it's important to be transparent.
I worry that we're going to be overshadowed by the big skirmish that happened in that area. There's a big standoff with our guy, that cult leader.
Nah,
he's trying to take away from you.
Well, we've got a couple of wild cards.
There's another cult leader coming.
There's the cult leader, and then there's Dick Chandler.
Well, that's the other thing.
I guess I'm more scared of Dick Chandler.
He's omnipresent. Yeah.
So how does it work? So how long do you want these people? How long do you expect these people to be ice fishing for?
I'll probably wrap up on the ice around 2 to 3 p.m.
Okay.
But if the fishing's good, I mean, they can stay as long as they like.
Sure.
Dinner begins at the Lakeview restaurant at 6 o'clock is when they'll open their doors.
6 o'clock, so we have a little time to have dinner before the show.
Exactly. Well,
okay. Where am I having dinner?
You can go back to your hotel.
Good. Excellent. I like the way that sounds.
Go back to your hotel, take a little rest, and then so the doors will open at Lakeview at 6 o'clock. You can come in. It'll be buffet style seating, and everyone gets their fill. And then 7 o'clock we'll start the live show.
This sounds like quite a weekend. Mike.
It does. Quite an operation.
I know you're excited for it. I'm actually looking forward. I have to say I'm looking forward to it.
I'm very excited for it. It seems that there's just more. I mean, honestly, there's just more for me to do than there was in Miami.
Well, that's true.
It's nice to feel needed in some way.
And I think the Minifans are excited. It sounds like a lot of them are going there early on Friday. Like they're gonna. So there's some weather in the area on Friday.
I'm getting mixed reports, but yeah,
it sounds like I saw it. It's not a lot, like 3 inches of snow.
Which for up there doesn't seem like anything.
That's very drivable.
From what I've seen, I think we got pretty lucky in terms of the temperature and the wind.
The road changing or something? What the hell?
So there's if you plug in the GPS coordinates for base camp and you're driving from the south, it'll take you on a wild goose chase.
No. I'm sorry. On the Mike and the Minifan.
He claimed that like as you're driving,
talking about squalls,
you may just hit. Yeah, do you know what that is?
Squalls? Snow squalls?
Well, yeah. I've driven through them. It didn't sound like what he was saying. He says like the roads are like shift, actually physically change.
He essentially made it seem like you're just going to go over like a huge ramp or something.
Yeah, well, I mean, like a snowbank can't accumulate in the middle of the road.
Well, sure, but I mean, it doesn't sound like those conditions are awaiting us.
Well, I mean, it depends. If there's 15 inches of snow, you could get some snow squalls. You could
guess.
And then depending on the timing of when you're driving through, but I don't think that it's going to be like, apocalyptic conditions.
Sounds like it's going to be cold, but not crazy cold.
That's
exactly
right.
With a wind that doesn't make things
unbearable. Yeah. Well, how far do I have to drive from Edmundston to the dinner place?
It's probably 10-20 minutes.
Oh, I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, everything we've kind of planned everything really close together. So
how do you feel? First of all, you seem much happier.
He's in his element.
You're much more. But will you be out of your element in Madawaska?
I was going to have to go pee.
You do?
No.
Oh, okay.
It's cracking a joke.
Well,
Feeling lively.
there it is. Do you have to?
We're back home, baby.
But you'll be comfortable with Madawaska. That's your element.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I'll be busy. There'll be a lot of
Sure.
stuff for me to do, but yeah.
What kind of food are we talking? Breakfast? I mean, you're going to be cooking this stuff?
I'm going to be cooking a lot, but
This guy's a maniac.
the Lakeview restaurant's also going to be helping out with breakfast.
Oh,
and
that's
lunch.
nice.
Yes.
Oh, good.
So they'll be bringing over some some eggs, some pancakes.
Oh, wow.
I'll be handling some breakfast sausages from Beans Meats.
Oh, of course. We
And
love
doing
beans meats.
some baked beans as well.
Oh, good.
And
Jeez,
then
I'm sorry I'm missing this.
they'll bring over some sides for lunch.
You're welcome
and
to
the,
come early.
I
the
was not
dinner is a
invited.
complete Lakeview operation. So
Completely. But we know the menu. We've gone over the menu.
we have, yes.
Okay.
Be a little something for everybody, even if you're a vegetarian.
And Travis said, what about the boozing? There's going to be some beer at the...
Yeah, he said there's a beer tent or a beer garden, I think he called
Yes,
it.
Jesus
Northern
Christ.
Brewing Company is going to be setting up.
All these people, are they going to be hammered at the show? I mean,
yeah.
I'm not going to... I mean, this will be a 20-minute show if people are yelling and drunk. I don't want to participate.
Seems like it's going to be a party. They're all driving up together. They all seem to... evidently, because I have to wait for Matt to be done editing the show to lock up and everything, I assume, unless you'd like to do that. So it sounds like the Minifans are going to beat me up there.
Well, I don't think...
So they're gonna be up there bright and early.
I think you're overstating how long this drive is going to take you.
I thought 10 hours, no?
No. Do a Watertown to Madawaska search, Steve.
All right, maybe.
I don't think it's going to take you 10. I mean, you can leave early enough. There'll be no traffic once you
Okay.
get through. Once you get in Maine, there's not a lot of traffic.
They made it seem like I'd be getting out of my car, boom, like the Minifans
I don't think so. Steve, what does it say?
Hold on a second.
I got like 7.5 hours. I looked the other day.
That'd be nice.
7 hours, 18 minutes.
Oh, okay, that's
is what
not
I got
bad.
From Watertown to Madawaska.
I will make it in plenty of time.
Plenty of time. It's you. Who's going up? You, Warthog.
Me, the Warthog, and Justin.
Jeez.
Quite a squad. Unless Justin's still with it. He might have had such a horrible time in Miami that I have not seen him or heard from him since.
Good.
So.
Well, hopefully you won't be there. What?
You can have another chat with him. You can get it off his list on, his top
It'll be very bizarre
athletes.
to see. What's the weirdest part will probably be everybody like eating before. I don't know. It's going to feel like almost like a prom or something. I don't know. It's going to be like a wedding.
I think you should go around and ask everyone how their meal is.
I will. I'm pretty social in these environments.
I've noticed
These
you
my
are
people.
very
I mean,
good. Much better than you would.
Well, they're
lead
showing
on.
up. I mean,
Yeah,
this is
right.
pretty. It's about as dedicated as it gets. If you're going to treat these people like garbage, you can get out of business, which is fine too if you want to do that. But you can't. Just because you're better than they are,
Right.
doesn't mean you shouldn't treat them like human beings. That's always been my attitude in life. It served me well so far to this point.
There's a few conflicts there, but yeah, sure.
And well, I think they would all agree with that.
Yes, I think they would all admit that you're better than them. They look up to you.
So
you're their Jesus.
What happens, Steve, when somebody tries to sneak in?
It depends on how aggressive you want to be. I mean, it comes from the top.
I want them
we
dragged out and fucking. I want one of those holes still there. I want to throw them in that thing and watch them drown in the ice.
And that's what's going to happen.
Because we cut it 150 for a reason.
We did.
Right.
I mean, there's only so much room in the veiled Watertown Tower House, whatever it's. What are we eating?
The Lakeview restaurant.
Lakeview Restaurant. It's not the veiled Watertown House. Okay,
I don't think
the
so.
Lakeview
What the fuck is
Restaurant. I don't know. I don't know what it's called. What's it called?
Lakeview Restaurant.
That should be
in
easy to
Santa
remember.
Cat.
I suspect there's a view of the lake when you eat there.
Quite possibly.
Ding, ding, ding.
I like that. I probably get. What time is it? Well, sunset won't be that bad there
It's
either.
like what, 4, 3?
It'll get pretty dark. It'll get dark pretty early, yeah.
Yeah, 4:30 maybe. It's getting a little later in the winter. You got to remember we're a good few months removed. Removed from the longest day, shortest day of the year.
That's right.
But so these people spend their money. They we're in essentially a lottery, a sprint to get a ticket.
Yeah.
4:38 is
That's not that bad.
sunset today.
That's not that bad. So it'll be 4:43, 4:44. That's not that
Then
bad.
the party starts.
Well, point being though, for these people I'd be pissed off,
Yes.
right?
So a couple people have said, I just told them to email Steve, but I don't know if there's something else we can do with them. There, 1 or 2 people reached out to me and said, I can't make Madawaska. What do I do with my ticket?
Oh, well, let us know and we'll give them to somebody else.
All right, very
that
good.
seems fair.
Yeah,
I mean,
we can do that. So, I mean, if you try to sneak into the event and you haven't bought a ticket, you're basically stealing.
No, that's right. But I mean, how
You don't want to belly up to a buffet that you didn't pay for?
No, I don't want to belly up to a
No,
buffet at
certainly
all.
not.
No, but how will we know that these people bought their tickets?
They got tickets, so they'll be able to display them on their phone or print them out.
Okay, good.
And
Well,
we'll have
we have somebody checking them
I
when
think
they
we'll
come
have
in.
the interns will be at the gate just checking.
Well, okay. That
So,
should,
well,
that should
then
go
just come
so
on up.
congratulations.
Don't worry
We're gonna
about
have
it.
3,000 people.
Walk
at
on
this
in.
point. The Fiddlehead Focus wants to speak to me. Is that what you're saying?
I don't know if it's the Fiddlehead Focus. I just heard this morning from Mr. Sear that there's a local reporter who wants to cover the event.
Richard Chandler.
Well, we're open. I mean, listen, we're transparent.
What are you going to do when Shirley shows up?
That'd be great. We'd love to have her there. She'd be very welcome
would be
there.
good.
Sure, she'd be
The best case
She'd be
scenario.
welcome there, no question. I'll tell you what I'll be wearing underneath my 96 layers is a little Tommy John.
Ooh.
Valentine's Day is just around the corner, and it's possibly the only day of the year you do want to get caught with your pants down. Well, if that does happen, you need to make sure you're wearing Tommy John, the most stylish, comfortable, and functional underwear out there. When you're in Tommy John underwear, the legs never ride up, the waistband never rolls down. It's impossible to get a wedgie. That is true. I'm wearing Tommy John right now underneath my Milton suit. I have a beautiful, lovely Tommy John underwear on right now. And it's comfortable. It's the most comfortable underwear I've ever worn. And if you're a guy, you know exactly what that means. You're not shifting your penis around. You're not wedging up. You're not moving it around. It's not uncomfortable. It's always dancing around all over the place. It's in place. It's comfortable. You forget you're wearing them, which is all I can say. Tommy John is limited edition Valentine's Day underwear and loungewear gift sets for him and her, by the way. All sets are 10% off. It's the best pair you'll ever wear, or it's free guarantee. If you don't love your first pair, you'll get a full refund. Tommy John, no adjustment needed. I guarantee you that refund will not happen because you're going to be comfortable. Limited edition Valentine's Day gift sets, 20% off your first order when you go to TommyJohn.com/Kirk. Make sure you go there. Tell them that you're there because of me. Well, I guess that shows it. TommyJohn.com/Kirk for 20% off. TommyJohn.com/Kirk. Help out the show, help out yourself, and help out a great advertiser, Tommy John, who are back for 2020. And we know how much that means to us and to the Minifans, so let them know. Go to TommyJohn.com/Kirk. TommyJohn.com/KIRK. I see we have our labor notice still here.
Well, that's what we do.
It's supposed to be there for 60 days, right? I heard.
When we get a commandment from the National Labor Relations Board, we follow it to the T.
Yes.
Seems like everything's dry on the paper.
It is dry, unmolested.
For now?
Dried off, yes.
It was never wet.
No.
Well,
There's no funny business.
Questioning my aim all of a sudden?
Now, wait a second.
What are you saying?
Sometimes that we are in the comedy section now. Things are done for humor.
That's right. Well, I'm looking at Politico here. Barstool Sports is facing yet another unfair labor practice charge.
No.
There's never
the bad boys strike again.
just when you thought everyone was getting along fine. Stemming from there's one part I love about this. It made me laugh. Podcast just weeks after the sports blog settled with the MLRB over its president's threats to fire employees if they sought help forming a union. During a podcast recorded January 22nd, host Kirk Minihane, joined by fellow Barstool contributors Steve Robinson and Michael Geary.
I mean, holy shit.
That name looks so much more formal.
Michael Geary?
It does. It sounds like an attorney almost. Like,
Michael Geary commands respect.
that sounds like somebody who's
Michael V. Geary.
Somebody who's intelligent or has, some hope in life.
So you think the Politico didn't feel right writing Blind Mike?
Well, we did a quick conference call for 2 minutes yesterday.
Yeah.
And it's weird. Like, we've done the show together now for 8 months. I don't know how long it's been. And Steve puts me, connects me to you. He's like, hold on, let me get Blind Mike. I'm like, that's sort of weird that you called him
weird,
that.
but it isn't.
No,
Like,
I know. I'm
you
like,
know?
it's just
See,
strange.
the thing is, I have him in my phone as Blind Mike, so
I
I think
I have him as Mike Geary.
I think I need to put him in
appreciate
as Mike
that.
Geary.
It just
I
felt
need to
weird.
change
I
that.
thought I actually wrestled with that when I did it, and I thought, I don't know, it seems strange.
That was Portnoy, even like.
Well, I think he thinks your name is Blind Mike.
Well, yeah, so even when we were in the office, like if he was just talking to me, he would say, "Hey, Blind Mike, could you grab that?" Or you know what I mean? Like
Right.
just in conversation, it was always
but we
Blind
don't.
Mike.
But we don't call you that.
No,
But so it's when I'm writing a blog post for the site or we're doing tweets, that's his brand.
Yeah.
So it's Blind Mike.
Yeah.
So I guess that's just the way I think of it. But I'll call you Michael.
What a brand.
Michael Geary. Off air, I'm just Michael Geary. I'm just a
You
guy.
just call it the Blind Mike brand.
I'm just. That's the thing.
what a brand.
It's a great brand. You know.
Can I jump on? Is it too late to get in that brand?
We should be selling sunglasses and.
I didn't say it was massive. I said that is the brand. though.
Look,
at some point there was a legitimate effort made
Well,
to be.
a good-
I'm going to be Blind Mike.
Well, a good friend of mine was very critical of the Mike Geary brand about the numbers of Mike and the
I've
Minifans.
seen that.
I don't want to get into that,
Good
but
friend,
we'll do
yes.
a very talented guy. Host Kirk Minihane, joined by Steve Robinson and Michael Geary, joked about urinating on the notice of employees' labor rights the company was required to post as part of the settlement. A big win for the unions, the men said sarcastically. So I don't mean to question this person's reporting. We all said that together at the same time? Because the men? So it's a big win for the unions, okay, guys? 1, 2, 3.
It's a big win for the unions.
The men said. It's such lousy reporting. Like, that's just lazy. It's a lot of that lately, but,
Yeah, that's just an easy one. I know who said it.
I know who
they linked to the podcast. That's all you can ask.
That's true. And I know nobody listens to the podcast probably who does this, so they don't know who said it. But
that's true.
Well, I'd also like to correct one thing. Michael Geary wasn't saying any of this. This was Blind Mike.
No, that's
Michael Geary's a guy. I like a good union. Blind Mike's a little more crazy.
I think the guy who played the Lone Ranger's name was Clayton Moore. Can you look that up, Mike? Rather, Steve. Big Steve.
Big Steve.
It'd be much better if it was Kirk Minihane joined by Big Steve and Blind Mike. That sounds so much like a morning show.
That's the thing. If they want to make you sound silly, that's what they should have done.
Well, they're very formal people.
Clayton Moore.
So he played the Lone Ranger on TV years and years ago. And he's the one guy who never broke his character ever for years after. Like he acted like the Lone Ranger his entire life.
Is that the guy, the Jay Thomas story?
Yes, yes. That was his entire life.
Okay.
I don't know if that's going to be your thing 50 or 60 years from now.
Yeah, right.
Are you going to be Blind Mike?
Hey, guys, it never ends, right? Remember?
I mean,
remember?
I really think there's only one thing that could damage the brand, though.
Sight.
Yeah.
Well, we're working on it.
Or an arrest. I mean,
Well, both might have.
I don't know.
I think both could happen today.
I was going to say, I think it could happen more if he's arrested today.
Well, one can. A big win for the unions, the men said sarcastically. It's funny they take this seriously, like we're kidding around. So, I mean, they just write that we're joking.
Yes.
I mean, I don't even know. Minihane went on to mimic the same threats made by David Portnoy last year that led to the settlement. The unions are the worst. You try to start a union in the Kirk Minihane world, you're fucking fired.
That line must have Portnoy very happy. He chose to mimic Dave Portnoy.
I don't think Dave reads Politico, but
no.
Yeah. Union attorney David Rosenfeld filed a complaint Monday with the NLRB over the comments. The site recently filed. I mean, you got to laugh.
It'd be great if you had to go and do all the same shit. Like, now we have to go, the three of us.
Like I say, I've never tweeted anything about the union, I don't think.
No, I don't think so.
And
I will say we would appreciate a flame war with AOC if she wants to. If she wants to tweet at you.
Well, also, and Steve had said this to me, Big Steve had said this to me yesterday. Me saying this, as successful as the show is, successful as I am, would be no different than you saying it or Mantis or anyone.
Right.
Like, we don't run the company.
Right.
So
it's bizarre.
It doesn't matter. It'd be like somebody who works at a company, anybody else anywhere else saying, hey, it'd be like somebody who works at the company who doesn't want unions, which I don't want. I'm anti-union. However, let me be very clear to the NLRB if they're listening. If somebody wants to start a union at Barstool, great. I'm not going to join it, but go for it. Put it this way. If you two want to start a union at Barstool, because you're the only two people at the company who work for me.
Yeah.
If you want to start together, you want to be Norma, you want to be Ray.
Okay.
You want to start this together, go for it.
All right.
I'll stay out of your way.
And
Mikey Fowler, rally the troops.
Right. You will not fire if we unionize and decide to go on strike.
I will not.
All right.
If you decide to go on strike?
Well, that's what unions exist to do, right?
Oh, no, I'll fire you then. Yeah, sorry. Yes.
Wait a second.
Ding, ding, ding. There we go.
You know what? You're fucking fired. Okay. That's a joke.
It's also they ignore that it's said on a Now we were. I think we were sports and rec when we said this, but this is a comedy show.
But they say joked about and then mimic. So I mean, so basically they're reporting that in a weird way they're almost taking our side in a strange way.
Exactly. I think I can defend Politico's report on this.
Sure, I don't mind it.
It is definitely newsworthy, especially with the Penn National business that's coming down. They don't understand it, but they could listen a little bit more and maybe have better insight into it. But I think that the attorney who's filed this, he got a little taste of the Barstool buzz. He files this complaint. He's in national headlines. Reporters are calling him. His social media profile's elevated, and it kind of went away. And now he wants another little taste.
Somewhere in. I'm going to use a random example. Somewhere in Idaho, there's a little chain of supermarkets. Okay. And they've been taking shit for years from the man. And they're going to try and unionize right now. And they're taking real shit. I'm pretty sure David Rosenfeld filing a complaint for our thing is definitely going to help their case. Like, that's definitely what he should be doing with his time.
Well, we call him up. Get the supermarkets on the line.
I was cheered up when I saw it. So finally, someone's standing up for my labor rights.
That's right.
I am not going to get in the way of your labor rights. You guys are certainly welcome to start the fight. I'm sure you'll have a lot of allies at Barstool who are big thinkers and ready to start on their own.
Blind Mike likes to dick around and have some fun, but Michael Geary,
I like Michael Geary.
He's takes things a little more seriously.
Michael Geary.
Michael Geary does sound like a union foreman.
That's true.
First of all, how do they know your name is Michael?
Huh.
There are people whose name.
I want to know how they know my name is Geary. Honestly, I think they had to do a little bit of research.
They did their legwork.
I know your name's Michael, but there are guys whose names are just Mike, or it could be short for something else. It's not impossible. Mikel.
You know what? Maybe they're fans of Life of the Parody.
Yeah, but even that's a parody, though.
True.
So who knows?
Right. I don't know.
That's true.
Very suspicious.
If it said B. Michael Geary,
I was not called for comment on this.
Do they have your LinkedIn?
I don't even know if I have a link.
If it had said, though, Steve Robinson and B. Michael Geary, you would have known this was a big Minifan. That's so much to ask.
We went to Ned Snark for comment.
I can't use his name anymore. And once I saw him, I got to find a different go-to now.
I know. It's not... He's too handsome.
Yeah.
You know? He's just too... And his voice, he's got a nice gravelly voice.
He does.
Yeah.
So the notice to employees posted pursuant to a settlement agreement approved by a regional director of the National Labor Relations Board is right here. The National Labor
You can hold it up for the cameras.
Oh, sure.
It's supposed to be prominently
right
displayed.
Here. Put the back to it. 1/20/20 was signed, rather. Signed by somebody who is the CEO. I don't know who that is. Probably Erica Nardini?
Yes.
I've heard of her. We will not do anything to prevent you from exercising the above labor rights here. Form, join, or assist a union. We will not poll our employees through any tweets or other manner in order to determine their support for any labor organizations. We will not, in any like or related manner, interfere with your rights under 7 section of the Act. We will remove from Dave Portnoy's account at Stu Presidente.
You have to do this seriously or it doesn't count.
The 2 tweets I'm taking very seriously. Very seriously. He made on August 13, 2019, referencing discharging, and ensuing employees if they support, seek assistance from, or make inquiries about any labor organization. We will remove from our website the video Professor Nate Explains Unions, which...
Now he has to start all over, you fuckhead.
I don't know.
I'm taking it very seriously.
Were you thinking of something else?
Yeah.
Right.
I was just thinking.
Just posted on August 14, 2019. We will remove the @BSS Union Twitter account. Good. Well, you know what? AFT, about fucking time. That's what I would say. Thank God. Mike can laugh. Michael can laugh all. Or Mike rather.
I wasn't laughing at anything involving. I was just thinking of some other stuff. Yeah.
Do you think the Ringer Union would be opening to partnering with the Barstool Union?
Are you thinking of doing that?
Wouldn't that be great though? That's how the original unions grew strong, right?
I've already talked to him
across sectors.
Yeah, you've talked to
two union heads.
The Blind Mike version of the union.
Yes.
Well, I think Steve. If you want to do that, I'm not going to get in your way, man. Go for it, man. Do it. Knock yourself out. You've got my support, 150%.
Oh, come on. You know I'm not a pro-union guy.
Well, I'm just saying, if you woke up one day and said, hey, listen,
No, we are. We're pro-union guys. And we say that very seriously.
Yeah, I didn't like when Hoffa got shot in The Irishman. Didn't like that.
No.
Not at all.
What he did for this country is unbelievable.
Yeah, I mean, he's a criminal. Fooling,
wait a second now.
Fooling these idiots, but that's fine. Hey, listen, that's my opinion. But I'm not going to get in the way. I'm just one employee. That's all. I've never been in a union. I'll never be in a union. Would never do it. I don't,
All right.
But
that's your choice. No one is forcing you to think like that.
That's true.
Or are they?
I don't think so.
Speak now, my friend.
I don't think so. What else we got?
Well, speaking of the Ringer, we have that Press Box song.
Well, what's that 1 second? Press Box what?
Press Box sound.
Oh, they said song.
I thought so too. I thought we had a nice song going.
We do have a song, by the way.
Oh, we do?
Yes.
Now let's play a little music.
In the mood a little?
Are we going to have some music on Saturday night? Okay.
1, 2, 3, he's got to go. He has to use the bathroom, he can't take it anymore. Raises up his hand and whispers soft,
I need to take a pee break, boss.
Cause just before the show he had a large cup of coffee. And everyone knows how much Steve loves his donkey. Steve has got to take a pee break, baby. Has the bladder of somebody who's 80. Goes at least about 30 times daily. His frequency is freakishly amazing. But here's the thing you have to understand. He's back in 20 seconds, so he must not wash his hands. At the urinal, he whips his dick out, looks at pictures of Big Cat, and talks to all the fans around. You would think a grown man could hold his urine for just a moment, but Steve's pee just won't stop flowing. On the ride home, there's a huge debacle. Gotta pull over and pee in a body armor bottle. As the French would say, Steve has to go, wee-wee. Interrupting the show, cause he has to pee. And at night, when his wife and him are in the buff, they role play as Russian hookers and Donald Trump. He's gotta piss, he'll be right back, he's gotta piss, and he'll be right back, he's gotta piss, he'll be right back, and he's gotta piss, he'll be right back, he's gotta piss, and Big Steve's got an itty-bitty bladder.
That's nice.
Not bad.
Little foray for our guy
New
into rap.
genre for him.
Yeah, stepping into the world of hip-hop.
Jeez. And he did not get doxxed, right?
No, I don't.
I'm reliably informed that guy didn't know what the fuck he was talking about.
Oh, okay. Good. Jesus.
I got a strange message that I react, and I couldn't, by the phrasing, I couldn't tell what he meant, but that I react more when the song is about me than Steve. Like, I laugh harder when it's about Steve than about me or something like that.
I have to say, I have not studied
I've
it.
never noticed that.
I don't know that.
I don't know that either, but I don't know.
Who sent you that message?
Someone very angry. Someone said it was pathetic how I react to Steve's songs when mine aren't that funny or something like that.
Oh, I'll have to pay attention to it going forward.
Keep an eye out on that, because I don't want to, I don't want to.
Coming up Saturday on Mike and the Minifans.
I didn't realize that.
Yes.
Yeah, Mike and the Minifans, I could see it being very disjointed on Saturday. Or Friday. Jeez, I'm sorry.
Oh, it will be.
That's okay, though.
I suspect it'll be a technical disaster. This one's for the people that are live there, because it's going to be a technical disaster, I suspect.
So I saw you guys on Mike and the Minifans, which I liked. You suggested I may forget about this Liz Gonzales Aaron Hernandez story. You forget that I'm crazier than Aaron Hernandez.
I kind of forget who you are.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, it's not a big deal. I'm sure she's a very nice person.
I didn't think you'd forget about it. I just thought maybe you wouldn't care enough to bring it to Monday.
So Casey, this is Casey Smith's fault. I mean, she's the one who said this, at the end of the show.
They have a little riot. They go back. They have a history. Well, that's the one when Casey mentioned the one time she blew up at Barstool. It was at Liz Gonzales.
Oh.
So
and Casey knows who she's doing this to. She knows that she's going to get,
winding up the toy.
Well, I take the Hernandez thing very seriously. I was accused of killing the guy. So so if you don't know a lot about the Hernandez story, I don't want to spend a lot of time on this. I actually find the ringer sound more interesting, especially the 24-minute part, right, Steve? I mean, Jesus. So Liz Gonzales writes, Aaron Hernandez, this is the 29th, so we're a couple of days ago. Aaron Hernandez's fiance talks about his sexuality for the first time since the Netflix docuseries dropped. So if you don't know much about Cheyenne Jenkins Hernandez, keep in mind that her sister was dating Odin Lloyd,
right,
who was killed by Hernandez. And keep in mind, she knowingly, in my opinion, removed evidence from the murder. She knew everything. Now I was on with my man Big Willie and the rest of the guys, and they seemed fine with that. Okay. It's a very criminal act. I'm not sure why she's not in jail either.
Feidelberg would do it himself, he said.
He would do that. Yeah, they get very into that. So she basically just writes this very soft, ass-kissy thing about her, and it's obviously written by somebody who just doesn't have full knowledge. Either that or she's an idiot. I don't know which one it is. Maybe a combination of both.
Maybe, yeah.
But it came from a perspective of somebody who doesn't know the whole story, is my guess.
Well, certainly not as... I'm guessing Liz Gonzales didn't look into the story as much as you, would be my guess. Well, I don't know a lot about her, but that would just be my assumption.
Yeah, not a great defense.
No.
She writes at the end, so she goes through the whole story about the Hernandez documentary, which is pathetic. I watched it. It's a total ass-kiss fest. She went on Good Morning America this week, and the woman who interviewed her is talking about somebody's fucking stupid. I mean, she interviewed her, again, she's not even aware of the full story. I think it's that Amy...
But she really expressed herself very well in the interview.
I was very impressed with her and her love for Aaron and her love for her family.
This is impressive.
Her family! Her sister's boyfriend was killed.
You didn't say her whole family.
Her sister's boyfriend was killed. I'm so sick of this ass kissing. It never ends in the media. It never ends.
But that's loyalty. That's a ride or die chick, as we call her.
I know, I love that phrase too. It's so stupid. They're pretending they're gangsters or whatever. It's just so dumb.
Well, Aaron Hernandez was kind of a gangster.
For sure he was. And then she talks about how she feels bad because Aaron Hernandez was gay and had to live this secret gay life. She feels bad for him. This woman, Shania Jenkins, is just an actress. I mean, she's a psychopath. She doesn't answer anything honestly. She's done it with Dr. Phil. We played that sound years ago. She did in this Good Morning America with that Amy, the one who talked about Epstein, right? What's her name?
Amy starts with an
R.
Roback?
Something like that.
Yeah.
Just, I don't think she know the whole story. I'm thinking, you're a journalist. Like, do a fucking Google search, you dummy. Like, this is not difficult.
Do you still believe that your fiance was innocent?
Yes, of course I do. I'd be a cold person to leave someone that had nobody at all.
Well, those are two different answers. I don't.
Yeah. I mean, if she really believed he was innocent, then I would feel bad for her. But if she helped hide the weapon, then it's kind of a different story. Then what do you think he's innocent?
Yeah, it's just insane. So anyway, but I mean, Liz Gonzales essentially does the same thing. I mean, it's one second. I'm just looking up the Hernandez, Odin Lloyd girlfriend. What was her name? Odin Lloyd's girlfriend?
Cheyenne Jenkins.
Same. Yeah, it's close, right?
Yeah. Shania and Cheyenne or something like that.
I think that's right. So she wraps it up and she writes...
Shania Jenkins.
Thank you. She writes, this is about Jenkins Hernandez. Meanwhile, I think she's got a boyfriend and she's had another kid since then.
Okay.
You want to look that up? I may be wrong. I can't even imagine the unbelievably heavy burden she carries around with her every single day of her life. All these years later, and she's still answering questions about her fiance. And I'm sure for the rest of her life, she's going to have to answer questions. More importantly, one day their daughter, now 8 years old, is going to start asking questions. Maybe they've already begun. How the hell do you have that kind of conversation? Your kid, I think she means with your kid. When you look at things from her perspective, the narrative certainly does change.
Well, that's all true. That is accurate. Like, it's going to be a tough conversation. But again, if the girlfriend was complicit in this, then I don't really feel too bad for her.
I don't think Liz Gonzales.
I don't understand where the sympathy comes
Liz Gonzales has any idea at all.
Right.
She has no idea, which is embarrassing.
I guess the new boyfriend is Dino Guillemette.
Okay, and they have a kid, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, the interesting
Does that
thing...
come up? Does that come up in the story at all?
It did not.
That come up in the Good Morning America story at all?
No, it did not.
Oh, okay.
The interesting thing, I guess, from our angle is, and she should be allowed to write whatever she wants, but just from our perspective, it's interesting in the sense of why is Liz allowed to write stuff about this when she's obviously not fully informed of the subject, but Steve, who's very informed on the shit he writes about, it gets axed when we're in the right.
Well, because
it's weird.
Well, because this is
just silly, silly entertainment stuff.
If I wasn't talking, it's just fluff written by somebody who should honestly be in another business.
It's silly entertainment. Put it this way,
silly
entertainment stuff that's covering up a murder.
She just shouldn't write about this stuff. She should find something else.
I guess that's what I'm saying.
Could we?
It's over her head, I guess, to do a simple Google search. I don't know.
Could Michael Geary publish a blog post about how Tyreek Hill should have been the MVP and everyone's just hating on him? And he's a good, upstanding father.
Maybe. I haven't. Probably not. But I mean, again, it's there's nothing mentioned about her freaking sister was Illinois' boyfriend. Girlfriend, rather. And she hid evidence.
Who is she more loyal to?
And I don't think anybody should feel shameful on who they are inside, regardless of who they love.
Well, you should. You're a wicked human being who should be in prison. I don't care that Aaron Hernandez was gay. It doesn't matter to me. But, you should be in jail, and your kid should be raised by somebody who, isn't you.
Well, that's the thing is, if she was completely oblivious to all of this, then you would feel sympathy for her. I think maybe a little, if she just had no knowledge of this. And this guy turned out to be a monster. I mean, you could even say, well, she should know, but maybe she didn't.
Sure.
Maybe she didn't.
Well, of course.
But she was complicit. She helped him.
Yeah, but that's not mentioned in Good Morning America, which Liz Gonzales watched, and like most stupid Americans, watch with your mouth open and get manipulated, or the documentary get manipulated because you can't look at two sides of the story. It's too much work. So you write something, you don't think about it, you send it, and it's just poorly written. It's just a horrendous job. But it doesn't matter. I mean, her life goes on and whatever. But just terrible work, sloppy, shitty work. But hey,
I gotta say, even this seems like Kirk, who was swept up in Miami. Like, you're mad about this article, but you're saying, hey, I'm friends with these people. Not going to go fully after him,
I don't even know her. I don't even met her. Actually, I did meet her in Minnesota, I think. She was on the radio.
Right, yeah. Right. She did that show with Kevin and Jake.
Not anymore, right?
I think she's on PFT's show, but I don't know if that still exists with the new shakeup. I don't know. She's on one of the shows for an hour. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. So, I mean, it's horrendous. Terrible job. Absolutely sloppy, lousy work. And embarrassing. And so is that Good Morning America interview. I mean, that's just hideously done. I don't even understand. It doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah, but there's a weird thing where they would just say, yeah, who cares? I mean, that's her opinion. Who cares?
Whose opinion?
Liz Gonzales. She watched that, and that's her opinion, so who cares?
There's huge facts missing.
It doesn't matter. What's the big deal?
Did Jenkins end up getting a lot of money?
No.
Because she refused. I guess from Aaron Hernandez as estate or anything.
Pretty much.
Yeah,
right?
That's what I thought. Because she was offered money to be in the Netflix documentary and turned it down. Well, and then she turns around and does the Good Morning America.
The money was lousy though.
I think he thought the Patriots were going to have to pay out his contract. That's why he said like you're rich underlined or whatever in that letter.
Did not happen, right? I think it's actually it might still be litigated.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I don't think that's the case.
Maybe Liz can start the GoFundMe.
Maybe they have to sell the house though. I know that.
Yes.
So I don't know, but I would just say once in a while, just can you do be like writing whatever feeling bad for Al Cowlings or something, or just somebody who was part of it's just stupid.
It's just, I guess the thing that frustrates me is you'll read that and it's like, well, what's the funny angle on this? Like I honestly do get Barstool saying don't talk about politics or don't go after.
Sure, I mean, I want to, but yeah.
But I get them not. It's just not their business. Their business is comedy and silly shit and making people laugh. I don't think this falls into that either. So I don't get why this is allowed when it's factually inaccurate and
I think
not
it's
not a barrel of laughs either.
I think it's like, yeah, it's just amazing to me that I read a lot of stories about Jenkins in the last couple of days, and nobody talked about it. About the fact that her sister, David Lloyd, or the evidence stuff, which she testified about in court. It's not like it didn't happen.
It was a strange documentary in general. There were some holes in there. Just like no one really questioned the quarterback that he had relations with when he was a kid and stuff like that. Like that seemed very oddly placed in there. It was just a strange documentary in general. Yeah.
Yeah, and they had this stupid dad in there. It was terrible. It was an awful documentary. Police believe Cheyenne Jenkins helped hide evidence during the Aaron Hernandez murder investigation, according to court documents obtained by the Hartford Current. The documents allege Jenkins took some sort of box out of Hernandez's basement, put it in her truck, drove away, and then returned to the house with the truck empty 35 minutes later on the day Odin Lloyd's body was found. Police also say they have cryptic text messages between Hernandez and Jenkins from right before she left with the box. And there's other stories on it. We've seen the bag that she's walked outside with and all that stuff.
Anything could have been in that. Yesterday's garbage,
That's true. That's true. She testified during the trial that the instructor to remove a mysterious box from her home. Their home, a home they continue to share, she added, despite her suspicions he had been unfaithful to her. Hernandez told her to go downstairs in our storage and remove a box from our home on the afternoon after Odin Lloyd was killed, Jenkins testified. And she described how she disposed of it, ultimately dumping it in a random dumpster. And she says in the thing, she didn't, did he indicate it was in the box, prosecutor asked Jenkins. Nope. His tone, I believe, was normal, but she recalled him saying moving the box was important. She said to put the box in a trash bag with her baby's daughter's clothing so nothing was exposed. I wasn't necessarily hiding it, she said. It was just natural instinct.
So she also perjured herself.
I know Liz Gonzales isn't capable of doing the Google search. I just said it's really hard. But so just to walk you through it, the day after the murder, which I am sure Hernandez told Jenkins about. Keep in mind, by the way, Hernandez slept till like 11 the next day. Just like slept like a baby.
Well, what time did he go to bed?
It was like 2 or 3 in the morning.
Yeah, that's the thing.
So he tells her, just think about this. He tells her, go downstairs and take that box and put it somewhere where somebody won't find it. All right. I might have a question or two, but
ride for you a few times.
Ride or die. So she does it. She puts her baby's clothes in there in the bag. We all seen the video of her taking the bag outside.
Yeah.
And she says, I wasn't hiding this stuff. It just seemed like a natural thing to do. No big deal.
It's true.
I mean, she should be in prison. Well, she impeded a police, maybe she should be out now. I don't know how long. How long would you get for that, Steve? I don't know.
She'd probably get suspended. A lot of their sentence suspended, maybe 3 or 4 years.
Okay, so she'd be getting out just about now, right?
Right about now, yeah.
So she should be in prison doing this. And keep in mind, she's doing this for her sister's boyfriend, who is dead.
Yes.
Dead the night before. This is this absolute evil human being who, dummy Liz Gonzales.
Or just oblivious.
No, you could get up to 20 years for evidence tampering, which I suppose was what this would be.
But you know what? When you look at things from her perspective, the narrative certainly does change.
That's true. I will say,
I hope this 8-year-old starts asking questions like, why'd you do it with my clothes, Mom? What the fuck were you doing?
I am more open, like you say, evil. I'm more open to being like she's completely oblivious. I believe that's possible. Where she didn't want to know anything. She was blind with love for Aaron Hernandez. I don't know. But I believe that she might just be a dummy who did what he told her to do rather than conspiring to hide the weapon. You see what I'm saying?
Oh, whatever. I don't care. Yeah. She should be in jail either way. I mean,
well, of course.
It's not, and by the way, I've heard her speak.
Yeah.
She's no dummy.
No, yeah,
she is like no dummy.
I mean, she also dated Aaron Hernandez.
But I mean, if you texted Alba right now and you were like, honey, there's a box in my basement. I need you to go grab that, and I need you to put it where no one will ever find it. Do you think she would look at it?
Do you think she would? I mean,
definitely.
You know when you get home,
that disloyal bitch.
When you get home, there'd be a real conversation.
Yeah, I would think so.
Which happened between the two of them.
Or maybe she knows better. Maybe
That's
she
true.
knows her place.
But it's just unbelievable. It's fine. Good luck to her. I don't care. But that is just hideously stupid reporting. And that's why people at Barstool, other than adults like me, probably should stick your right to talking about Shakira lip syncing.
Right.
And how awesome J-Lo looked and how A-Rod's everything and how this athlete's everything and this athlete's everything and blah, 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 blah.
I think here's what you're forgetting. Jennifer Lopez is 50 years old.
I know. She looks fantastic.
That's what I'm saying. Now you see.
My biggest complaint was that they were missing somebody from the NFL 100 at the beginning.
The Juice?
The Juice.
Well,
why wasn't OJ? Yeah, they did, but why wasn't he allowed to be there?
I couldn't believe they showed him in the.
He's on the list.
Yeah.
He made the team. He should be on the list.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem with that.
He's in Florida, is he not?
Yes.
They should have had him there.
That's true.
crazy.
He could have been there, which would have been awesome.
Hello, Twitter world.
I would have watched for that. That I would have watched. All right, so the sale happens last week, and everybody weighs in. And our friends at the Ringer weigh in. The press box with Brian Curtis and David Shoemaker, who is known, I looked him up, as a wrestling historian. Which is, listen, this is a spot for everybody.
There you go.
The two of them have a conversation about it. Where do you want to start, Steve, on this?
I think we could start at the beginning and just go through. I mean, I've got like 6 clips here.
Okay.
We can go through each of them. I think the one you flagged, that's the final thing that Brian says,
right,
is probably what's going to get under people's skin the most.
Now, I would call this two condescending, jealous douchebags trying to seem like they're better than us.
That, but also dumb.
Well, yeah, not as smart, and right, yes, also dumber than they think they're really smart, and they're actually pretty dumb.
That's a wordy title, but we could trim it down.
I mean, listen, it's a tough search.
On Wednesday, Penn National Gaming announced it was purchasing a 36% stake in Barstool for
I'm offended.
What's that noise in the background?
Just the way he says that.
I don't know. It might just be the audio.
Which valued the company at $450 million.
Wow.
It's probably good to be skeptical of those numbers, at least slightly skeptical.
Yeah.
First of all, I mean, you can be, I guess, but like that's what I would say to them. What the hell do you know about business? Sure, maybe you might be right, but like you have no idea.
Yeah. That's what they're saying is we hope that that's not what they sold for.
So we hope they didn't make any real money while we do this podcast on this boring ringer that, nobody cares about.
Yeah, if it wasn't for Bill Simmons, no one would know it existed.
Right. I think you could get, yes, go ahead.
And I think they also make this turn towards, it's just a brick and mortar casino. So they don't have any idea of the vision of what the future partnership could hold. Like, they actually think that this is just, Barstool's going to go build a casino in Vegas.
Yeah, this is a classic bubble podcast right here, the Bubble Network, that, they are so jealous and anybody cares. No, I mean, imagine, what's it called? The Press Box?
Yes.
Imagine a Press Box live show in Madawaska.
I think it'd be great.
I mean, you wouldn't get one person there.
Well, here's the thing. As much as we can mock the idea of them opening like Applebee's type restaurants all over the country, at least it's a vision of saying like we'll open casinos and restaurants and all that. They look at it and say like, oh, these guys are going to slap their logo on
trying to make money
on a slot machine in fucking Maine.
Yeah, as opposed to what they're doing. They're changing the world. Yeah. Brian Curtis, by the way, and I'm sure we'll play the sound in a minute or two, was right there giggling along when Amanda Dobbins was doing her thing.
Oh, was he?
He was one of the two guys there.
Oh, okay.
Yes, he was. He was there with Sean Fennessy that day. So just keep in mind as he criticizes Barstool later on, this is a guy who was laughing while a woman was criticizing those who have been sexually harassed and assaulted. Just as a reminder. Clip 2, Steve?
Media Dr. Manhattan to swoop down and save us all. Does it turn out the answer is, checks notes, a brick and mortar casino?
Fuck are you laughing at?
Yes. I mean, this was my first thought, right? I mean, like, I don't know that that's the, I don't know
that that's
what's
thought?
going to save us all, but it is. I mean, this definitely
Hold on. His first thought was that Dr. Manhattan will come and brick mortar. That he thought that too.
Yeah,
I know they all think exactly the same.
Their very first thought was, "I'm so jealous right now."
Well, when I saw the news, I texted Steve that I was like, this Dr. Manhattan brick and mortar thing.
He said, "I agree completely."
Yeah,
I agree completely.
I
agree. Jesus fucking Christ!
But it is. I mean, this definitely has. I mean, congratulations to Barstool, to everybody involved for their, very padded pocketbooks right now. I mean, this is
Brian?
That's just from David, by the way.
Yeah,
that's not on behalf of the whole press box.
Listen, you have $100 million in your pocket or whatever it is. I mean,
hold on. Fuck you, honestly. Fuck you. Like, I'll defend it. I mean,
these are your buddies he's talking about.
We'll never get credit for this, of course. Probably get in trouble for it. But, like, fuck off. Like, Portnoy is an idiot. He's a dummy. he's going to be dead in whatever 3 months.
Mm-hmm.
All that stuff is true. He's orange. He's short.
But he's
hideous.
done some great things.
But he had a vision. God bless him, and an insanely loyal audience. He took a chance in an era where media is dying, and actually, for the first time in years, actually some positive news. And this guy, he doesn't speak for us because we do, our podcasts have fucking Mina Kimes and The Big Picture and Press Box and Rosillo and Simmons and everyone in the NBA is the wokest, greatest person ever and blah, blah, blah. That was bullshit.
Yeah, we do real journalism like Megyn Kelly deserved it.
Yeah, Megyn Kelly's wearing a short skirt.
Yeah.
We'll play Dobbins in a second.
In their defense, they do try to wrap their heads around the business model. I can't understand what they're saying.
Yeah, but they're stupid.
There is a very much a little like Tech Bros invent city buses element to this whole thing, right? We're like, we are not too far removed.
Are you laughing? Hold on, you don't laugh enough, Mike. You don't laugh at me enough. If that gets a fucking laugh,
I don't understand what he was saying.
Funny things are said on these podcasts.
What was Tech Bros?
Bros.
Okay.
Bro,
okay.
you put the word because it's Barstool. You got to put the word. You got to put the word bro in there
because we're always drinking and taking bong rips. You guys know.
Yeah, look at this. Look at those.
We're bros, baby.
Yeah, look at that. Look how hot she is. So hot. It's great. Look at this.
Look
at those boobies, right?
ESPN,
yeah, look at that. Turns out right. Whose ass is that? Oh, damn it. Wrong again.
We're going to be the new ESPN, and it kind of turns out that they're the new ESPN zone. Right? I mean, is that the right way of looking at it?
What a fucking idiot. Is this guy a
Hold
moron?
on. No, he's not. First of all, he's a wrestling historian.
Oh.
So he could tell you, for example, when Andre the Giant debuted or something.
All right.
Or, he could tell you all about John Cena.
That's good. Because when I was about to go on a rant, but I do have a few questions about Bob Backlund.
Well, yeah, he'll tell you. I mean, the history of wrestling needs to be documented by somebody, and he's doing it. That's important work. I mean, I know Harry's happy about it.
I'll let him finish then.
That's a real, what Dave had in mind was to do it ESPN Zone, just a bunch of restaurants all over. That's it. Like a bunch of huge, there's no other thought to it at all.
What a fucking idiot.
No, not at all. Would you like to know when the drop kick was invented or no?
I would.
Yes. I mean,
certainly Portnoy hasn't shown any potential for innovation on the internet.
No. Well, for years, I think I could be wrong in wrestling, it was one-on-one. Then they had tag teams. Well, when did those matches start? I have no fucking idea.
Well, who do we go for?
Dave Shoemaker does.
Okay.
I mean, what are we doing here?
I mean, I guess that probably sounds harsh, but
very harsh. Yeah, you're a harsh guy, man.
This is what we keep coming back to. I mean, we had Sports Illustrated being stripped for parts and being resold as
Hold on. That's because no one was reading it,
right.
You fucking dummy. Just like The Ringer. No one pays attention to it. You're going to fool some people. Just like Simmons' old site in ESPN, whatever the hell it was called. What was it called?
Grantland?
Grantland.
Yeah.
They got rid of it. They fired people, and the internet whined, and the blue check marks, literally held each other and did their adult crayons together. But nobody was reading it. So sorry, Mike. That's life. Like when it doesn't get consumed, whether it's Deadspin or Sports Illustrated or Grantland or any of these other things, eventually, just like we're seeing right now in radio, when you're losing money, a lot of money at a time, guess what happens?
Creative destruction.
They get rid of you. Do a better job. Be more appealing. Be more interesting, and you'll stick around.
Maybe I'm misunderstanding what he's gearing up for, but is he about to say that Barstool is essentially just like an over-evaluated company that some idiots throw a bunch of money at?
He said it right at the beginning. He said, be very skeptical of this valuation.
Yes. Jesus Christ.
That's what he's saying, but you can tell Shoemaker kind of understands and knows that it's a big deal, and that there's success in the future.
Well, as big a deal as, say, King Kong Bundy.
No.
It's a much bigger deal.
But it's also good for them. In a way, it's good for them. Maybe not, because as you said,
I think that's limited.
I know you think it's limited.
I think there's.
But it does show the value of a huge podcast network.
Some idiot will overspend for Grantland.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. For the Ring.
That's the only thing.
It won't be
because of this.
I don't think so. Because I think that's like a bubble. We're going to be smart.
Okay.
It's going to fail. They're going to lose money. Just like Simmons' HBO deal so far has been a massive failure.
Oh, a disaster.
He did a TV. I give him credit. He's fooled people for years.
TV show that no one watched.
TV show that no one watched. They canceled it. He's supposed to do documentaries. I think he's done like one or two, and that's it.
Doesn't the Barstool blog still like suck off Simmons on a regular basis and praise him and plug his podcasts?
I don't know. Him and Portnoy used to have beef. Yeah, they used to have some sort of.
I don't know. Somebody sent me. I guess around the time we were doing the Dobbins stuff, and they wouldn't publish blog or something. Someone sent me very favorable reviews of his podcast or something. Like there was some kind of partnership.
Well, they posted the Dobbins stuff, didn't they?
Yeah, maybe they did post the Dobbins blog, but there was a post of someone basically embedding a link to a Ringer podcast. I just didn't know what the status of the relationship was.
You really care about that?
No, not really.
I don't care.
I know Dave offered Bill Simmons equity in the company.
That's true.
I wonder if he's kicking himself for not taking that.
Well, I mean, it seems like he's doing all right.
Yeah.
You know, I give him credit. Like he's made a great career for himself.
You know, a logo on a fanny pack, and the more that we sort of like live with this new media world, you start to wonder: or is it like you just said? Are we talking about changing the landscape to a new, post-technological future? Are we talking about brick and mortar shops? I mean, it's a weird place we're in.
What?
Dummy.
It's really not that. It's I understand everyone always says we're the craziest time, and there's some truth to that. But it's not that complicated. Barstool has a loyal audience. They have, they have the gambling thing that's tied in, which is huge, and they have personalities and podcasts and blogs and all this stuff. They've created worlds where, and you see it last week down in Florida. The first couple of days was quiet. The last 3 days was insane. Every day at radio was insane. You couldn't turn around, and people running into you. People love Barstool.
And here's the other thing dummies don't understand.
I don't, but people do. I do, or rather I do.
Once all of the states legalize gambling and legalize online gambling, you're going to be able to have an app on your phone.
Change everything.
Barstool Bets. The first. You open that up and you can gamble on your phone from your fucking living room in the middle of a game.
And who could have done that 6 or 7 years ago because he liked gambling too? Was Simmons.
Yeah.
But he didn't. So he lost that. But he would rather write stories about how wonderful Kobe Bryant is and how wonderful Steve Kerr is and how fantastic this guy is and that guy is, and I agree with you, and I agree with you, and I agree with you.
How great the upcoming NBA game in Wuhan province is going to be.
Right. And
Steve Kerr is pretty wonderful, though.
He's a wonderful man.
Well, you're missing.
Wonderful man, and nobody reads it, and everyone says they read it. That's it. Man, it's just pretend time.
And this is a lot less dire than Sports Illustrated.
Oh, of course.
Presumably the casino actually wants...
Of course, it's the exact opposite.
The casino actually wants Barstool to remain in its current form, right, or something like it. It's not like they want.
Seems disgusted by this form.
I guess
this guy knows like 90% of Barstool is just ass kissing athletes anyway. I mean, really,
that's the weird thing about Barstool still having.
There's no politics. There's no I know Dave said something about Samantha Ponder once or whatever.
Yeah.
And somebody else said something else, but I'm very happy to go through Simmons' old stories if you want. It puts Portnoy to shame. Shame.
I think we're glossing over how crazy it is that what that guy just said. Like, it seems like they're not buying Barstool to strip it down and sell it for parts.
The only thing
they're not buying it just for the real estate.
$160 million.
Very weird.
This seems to be the exact opposite of the thing we're comparing it to.
It would be like buying the Globe for $1. Like it's the opposite. They are. It's the same thing with newspapers. They didn't figure it out. They couldn't keep up, and now they're dying.
And it's weird that you would hear that from a podcast network, because you would think they would kind of have an insight into innovation and the future of
not so much
media, and I guess not.
Go ahead.
Wow, a media company in 2020 isn't completely worthless.
Yeah.
And in this case, I guess we can ascribe Barstool's worth to a combination of its stooliness and its podcasts and its interest in gambling.
That's about it. You figured it out,
weird.
pal.
A devoted fan base, a growing industry in podcasting, and I'm sorry, and what was the other one? A thing that's about
casinos.
To be a gigantic legal activity?
What a weird thing, as opposed to our thing, which is podcasts that suck, and that's it.
Slut shaming?
Yeah, that's it. Right, that's it. And making fun of Megyn Kelly.
Right.
That's about it.
Well, Vince Carter has a podcast.
That's true.
Let's not forget.
That's a good point.
They also have this big component of their presence now. I mean, for the past couple years, which is their radio network, which is, I think we discussed before, is kind of was maybe step one in them sort of edging towards brick and mortar, or at least like terrestrial. I mean, obviously it's not terrestrial.
He says brick and mortar one more goddamn time.
I don't know what it means. And I got to tell you, like I did all last week. I had a great time. They bought it for $163 million. Is that right?
Yeah.
The share?
Yeah.
If Barstool wasn't on Sirius, they would have bought it for $163 million.
Yeah.
I don't mean to discredit Sirius. I think it's a great promotional tool. I'm glad that we're on it. Like I said last week, if they ever asked me, I would do some of it. But That's not an element, and I can tell you, it's not an element in this deal. It's just not.
No, in fact, I
mean, it's a nice promotional tool.
That's what I was about to. I think it's a nice promotional thing because there's truckers in the middle of the country that never would have heard of Barstool, and they do now.
I mean, it is a slice of it, though. You got Brandon Walker coming up with his picks talk.
Absolutely, that's what I'm saying. It's an infomercially kind of sidekick.
I believe if they had their own quote radio network just online streaming all day for free, more people would listen to that than Sirius XM.
That's probably true.
Yeah,
I mean, I think they're leaving out like the video element of Barstool as much, but anyway, it's really ultimately more
social media.
It's kind of a brick and mortar thing, honestly.
Brick and mortar, or at least like
terrestrial. So happy is a phrase I don't use in my
sort of the
you don't have to say that. I'm sure he's a fine job.
What a media empire could be. But yeah, I mean, listen, that is their value. I think you defined it pretty well, and I think that's the bet. Pardon the turn of phrase that Penn National is making. I mean, this is a calculated bet that gambling is going to be legalized in 20, 30, 35 states in the next several years, and that the client base for the future of gambling is going to be big enough and robust enough that the new generation of potential gamblers will identify with Barstool more so than they would identify with whatever else Penn National had to offer, and potentially compete with the standard bearers of gambling, of the gambling world. It
took him a little while to get there, but he figured it out.
What did he say?
Well, the Penn National, more people can relate that to Barstool Sports, the Penn National.
Oh, wonderful. I mean, that's great. I don't know what. Well,
she's right. More people. Barstool's more recognizable than the name Penn National.
For sure. Yes.
Which is, I think,
in Grantland, in the Grantland
dare
world.
I say that might be why the deal was done. Like, it just seems kind of obvious.
In Ringer world, I agree with that. Right. I agree with you.
I agree with that.
I agree.
Yeah.
Can we get to the?
I probably should have said.
Oh well, did that really just happen?
I agree with that.
Why can't they disagree? It's so weird. It's weird that I know this isn't like three of us don't fight all the time, although we fight more than than people say.
These shows, yeah.
Everything they always say, I agree with that. It's almost like they've been told to do that.
I agree with that.
It's like a.
I don't disagree.
Oh wait a second.
That's different than agreeing. That's a little harder than agreeing.
That's probably the closest they get to like a big fuck.
I'm not sure I totally agree.
I don't disagree.
I'm not sure I completely agree. Go ahead.
I agree. I probably should have said, when I said the three legs of the iron triangle, I probably should have said the three legs of the stool. Pun intended. Just backing up on my.
Oh, you saucy mix!
Here's my second thought on Barstool.
You edgy motherfucker! What are you doing on? You know what?
Scamp!
Bring him on! Bring him on over. This guy is. Whoa! Slow down!
I bet they promoted that part.
Well, good luck, Steve. Flag that. They might want to run with that. Let's get rid of that. That is, I don't like hearing that.
This guy would have liked my turkey joke.
Just backing up on my.
Well, good laugh from the other guy though.
Here's my second thought on Barstool. We do this thing when someone or something is successful. We stop.
No, here we go. Hold on. We're here, right, Steve?
We are.
Okay.
Oh boy.
This guy is.
I haven't heard this. What am I in for?
Just in case. And by the way, this guy Brian Curtis, I had in the old show one time. I actually had dinner with him in Boston one night. He was writing a Ringer story about Shaughnessy.
Okay.
When he got into the Hall of Fame, he just wanted to ask me questions about my rivalry with him. He was actually a very nice guy.
Okay.
Nice guy. But, just in case you don't think he's a condescending asshole, if there's lest there be any doubt, he'll let you know right now.
Fire
backing up on my
I like that laugh.
Here's my second thought on Barstool. We do this thing when someone or something is successful. We stop evaluating what they actually do. and say, hey, well, it's sold for a lot of money.
Not done yet.
That's you really gotta hand it to them. There is no reason to do this. Whatever you found loathsome about Barstool before the sale is still loathsome. And
you're just a fucking asshole.
What a jealous loser. Like, really?
So, if you thought poorly of that empire,
make sure you keep thinking of it. Don't change your mind. Don't maybe learn new facts and think deeper about it.
Steve?
Yes.
I now ask for the Amanda Dobbins sound, please.
Oh,
right. What must it be like to be Megyn Kelly?
Brian Curtis in the room.
A very odd existence.
I have to be honest, I don't really care. I think what it means to be Megyn Kelly is that you're rich as shit and successful, and she's fine, and she's posting the picture of her son looking at her on a movie poster and gets a lot of sympathetic responses from people. Megyn Kelly's fine. And that's the one thing where I'm kind of with Sean's wife on this, which is there is a dimension to this movie that's unexamined. I feel of these women are participating in a lot of things, not in sexual harassment. And it's a complicated situation. And the movie shows that to a degree, but it's also that these women are on Fox News in short skirts and they know what they're doing.
Oh. Hold on. We'll play the part where Brian Curtis says, listen to me. Hold on. Amanda, what did you just say? Did you just condone and in fact blame these women for Roger Ailes raping them and sexually assaulting them because they wear skirts and they work at Fox News? And is some element of them participating in this? Which parts are they participating in? And just to be very clear, what percentage fault is it for Megyn Kelly? And you don't feel bad for her because she's gone through this because she has money and because she's Republican? So just play that and then we'll get to the other stuff.
You have that, Steve?
I did not prepare that sound.
I mean, so can we judge him on that?
Steve being lazy again. Just didn't want to cut that up because it was definitely said right after that.
That to me is anything worse than anybody at Barstool has ever done. Anything that anybody at Barstool has ever done.
Well, because she's being serious.
Well, and the guy who's criticizing Barstool was in the room.
Yeah.
And was laughing. And so that's why I think everything's in play. I mean, how far back do you want to go? Because I have a story that Simmons wrote, years and years ago called Grading the Wimbledon Babes.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, but
if it was years ago, then why go back all the way to that?
And by the way, he can write whatever he wants, but if we're going to judge how did Curtis put? Whatever feelings you had about somebody,
whatever loathsome feelings you had before, make sure you don't change those. All right, so don't say, well, this is obviously valuables. Maybe I should look deeper into why a company would invest in them.
So this is from the year 2000, 20 years ago, just so you know.
Okay.
So I'll go back there. He grades the looks of all the women in Wimbledon that year.
All right.
This is the guy who runs the Ringer.
Yeah.
Brian Curtis's boss. Brian Curtis, the guy who stood there and laughed while Amanda Dobbins was making fun of Megyn Kelly and others, Fox News women who participated in it.
Yeah, they had it coming.
Yeah. Let me see here. Alexandria Stevenson, C-.
Oh, that's
cross between Jesse from Saved by the Bell and Dr. J. Is this the island of Dr. Moreau? It looks like she's on the Monica Seles. Sure, I'll have another slice diet.
Oh, geez, Bill. That is what we call fat shaming these
Looks
days.
too much like Dr. J, and you could iron off her on her chest. Not a good combo.
Oh, my God.
I know. That's what I'm saying here. Yana Novotna, F.
Oh.
Kind of looks like Steve Lyons in drag.
It's not a great comparison.
Mr. Novotna is a wonderful player, but I do not find him very appealing to the eye. I'm a little afraid he may cause bodily harm. This is Bill Simmons.
All right, now we are misassigning gender here.
Bill Simmons here, not Dave Portnoy, not Kirk Minihane, not Creep, whoever. I'm just telling you, this is the guy who Brian Curtis's boss, Brian Curtis, who's telling Barstool, again, just judge them from the past, right? Mm-hmm. Don't change your thoughts on them. Arancha Sanchez Vicaro, D+, built like a fire hydrant. Not allowed to work with here. Her face finally cleared up, so she actually looks the best she's ever looked. This last statement reminds me of something my buddy Worm said in college when we were talking about a chunky girl in our hall. One of her friends had said how this girl had lost 15 pounds, and Worm quickly responded, oh, good, only 40 more to go.
Oh, boy. Now we're fat shaming again.
That's what I'm saying.
Here at Barstool, we delete tweets like that.
I agree. That's right. Jennifer Capriati, C+. She should have a tattoo of suitcase in her right arm because the girl is baggage.
I gotta say, this guy's not a very polite grader.
I think her features are a little rough. On the other hand, she's probably the most fun girl to go drinking with, so that brings her up to a C+. Like every drug girl in college, slightly overweight, but still cute enough to take advantage for a one-nighter.
Jesus Christ.
But he uses this as like, thighs show the effect of many nights with the munchies, but return to the game can work in her favor. Megan Shaughnessy, D+, gets downgraded 2 grades for being Dan Shaughnessy's niece. At least she has a chin. She considered getting married so she can change her last name. Oh, that's kind of funny.
I actually like that one.
It's not bad. Martina Navratilova, F.
This was, where was he when he was writing this?
The Williams sisters, B-. Call me crazy, but I think they're cute in an Amazon kind of way.
Okay, well, now what does that mean, Bill?
I don't know.
Hold on a second. What do you mean by
Why don't we ask Brian Curtis? Does he change his thoughts since then?
Where was he when he was writing this?
In 2000?
Yeah.
I don't know if he was at ESPN yet or not.
I was wondering.
It was his old site.
But isn't it amazing, even outside, take away the Barstool stuff, isn't it amazing how times have changed? Like, that would never be.
How old was Serena Williams, Steve, by the way, in 2000? I mean, how old could she have possibly been?
Pretty young, I would think.
She had to have been born in like 82 or 83.
She was born in 81.
She was 19.
Okay, Bill, that's, that might be in a little poor taste.
How old was Bill at the time he was writing this?
He was older than that. He's older than I am.
30s, right?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Any man who hasn't thought about being in the middle of a Williams sister sandwich is lying, plain and simple. I also think Shamika Holesclaw is cute. And again, I think almost everyone is cute. They're also a tad surly, which can always be fun after a few drinks. Venus is just scary. So he has these people he pretends, after he writes he has a caveman 1 and 2, he pretends are his friends and they comment.
Right.
Venus is just scary. Anyone that confident, big and strong would reduce any man to a quivering mass of blubbering flesh. Serena's better looking, so she has that second child thing going on. She'll probably go the extra mile to get the job done for her man.
Well, so I guess if you read this and had your opinions suggest that they were loathsome individuals.
Well, I'm just saying. I mean, he works. This guy runs the companies.
Right.
If we're not changing our thoughts on if people change, and Bill can write this, and I would never tell him not to write it, but I assume he still thinks these things, right?
I think it's important that your gut your first reaction, that should be the opinion you have.
Absolutely.
No matter what facts you learn or anything.
Lindsay Davenport, D-. I loved her on The Addams Family.
Okay.
Amelia, Muresma.
Maresma, I think, right?
Oh, yeah, Maresma. I remember her. F-. As Austin Powers once said, she's a man, baby.
I don't know if that would fly today.
She's just terrifying. A Saturday Night Live skit waiting to happen, a la Janet Reno.
Okay, well.
Monica Seles, D. Always looks like I'm happy to do this, by the way, because, I mean, if they're going to shit on us,
right?
They're going to play ugly with us and act like they're better than, fuck off. Like,
yeah, right?
If you're going to laugh at this, they haven't, what if they changed it 20 years? 20 years ago, Simmons was writing this. 20 years later, his company is shitting all over Megyn Kelly. So I'll do this all day. Always looks like Monica Seles hasn't showered in about 5 days. Used to be much cuter a few years ago before she was stabbed in the back.
He's big on the word cute.
Yes. Lately, she looks like she's been hanging around the buffet table with Billie Jean King. Caveman 1, you get the feeling her breasts hang down like fire hoses when she doesn't have a bra on. Not a good potential date because she'd probably eat so much she'd go broke.
Jesus Christ.
Mary Carrillo, D. Let me see.
He's big on body shit.
Do the cootie kiss one.
Where's that?
Right below Carrillo.
Cootie kiss. C+, chunky southpaw looks like every chick from college with whom you've never wanted to hook up until you had 4 beers. Attractive in the color of my hair doesn't match my eyebrows and my grill kind of way. So there you go.
I gotta say, if you're saying that kind of stuff about her and then you have 4 beers and that convinces you to have sex with her, it seems like a kind of a lightweight.
I mean,
that's the problem.
I mean, come on.
That's what I'm saying. So I mean, again, like I don't, I mean, this is what he's doing. So I mean, is he changed? I don't know.
Well, he would say he has, yeah.
Right.
But
he asked 2 of his buddies to help provide off-color comments. So we referred to as Caveman 1 and Caveman 2, which I don't believe. He just wrote them, but that's fine. He wrote one in July '99, grading the Wimbledon Babes as well. So I mean, if you want to go look that up. So I mean, just to give you a heads up, that's who his boss is.
Right. Those are the kind of people that run the ringer.
Yeah. So if that's if you think that Portnoy is a terrible human, or Kirk Minihane, or Kevin Clancy, or whatever, fine. But this is what this is what we're dealing with here. And so this from his AOL Digital City days.
And by the way, this Brian Curtis is talking about a man who didn't want me to go to a drag night at a bar next door. Like, that's not allowed at Barstool. But you can talk about Megyn Kelly all you want.
Well, I don't know who the CEOs of the Ringer or the CFO or what prominent women they have to give their opinions. I guess it's Amanda Dobbins. I don't know, but that's. I believe people can change, and I think Simmons wouldn't write that today, and because he's 20 years older and times have changed and all that. So I wouldn't want Simmons to get in any trouble. But I think that's worth talking about if they're going to shit on us and act like, play his quote again about not changing or whatever, don't change your mind. I mean, we can do this all day if he wants. Or Simmons wrote one in 99. I'll find it and read it.
3 legs of the iron triangle. I probably should have said the 3 legs
not the
stool,
joke, you idiot.
Pun intended.
Yeah, I know. It's in this
context.
Sorry, I apologize.
Puns there. Here's my second thought on Barstool.
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry, Steve.
We do this thing when someone or something is successful. We stop evaluating what they actually do.
Perfect. Stop. Thank you. Stop. So Simmons is successful.
Yeah.
So we don't stop evaluating what he did in the past, correct?
Right.
By Brian Curtis's rule.
Mm-hmm.
So
evaluate what they are, what they've always been.
So we should look up the Grading Wimbledon Babes in 1999, where he makes transgender jokes and ugly jokes and getting girls drunk and being attracted to the Williams sisters in an Amazon kind of way.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means.
Well, it's important to know that you can never grow up. You can never evolve as a person. You can never change.
Nope.
Well, your worth is also determined by your weight and your physical beauty.
Sure.
Right.
That
Yes.
too.
Grading them on their, and if that's how Simmons wants to do it, if that's how he still thinks, that's fine. And by the way, he should write it. If he got fired for that, I'd be the first one to defend him.
You know what I would like to say?
By the way, I would be the first one, keep in mind, to defend him. I think it's hideous. Like it's also not, it's weird. I don't get it. And the weird, talking about, it's just strange.
I don't know. When I was in like 7th or 8th grade, I might have laughed at this stuff.
Yeah, that's true. But he was.
Oh, I have no problem with the Bill Simmons. I think that should still be allowed if someone wants to write it and if there's a market for it.
Oh yeah, I don't think that's what the argument is. No one's trying to say that the government should stop him from writing.
I wouldn't do that, but I mean, the world is, people get older and you have kids, and he didn't have kids then, he has a daughter now, I think. So I'm sure he feels differently about that. But that's not how we do it. That's what my man Brian Curtis says. My man Brian Curtis says, nope, you got to look at the past.
I think it's very important. Make sure when you're reading a book, just judge it by the cover.
Absolutely.
I always say.
Absolutely.
What do you think K. Marco would say if we tried to publish this as a blog at Barstool right now?
No chance.
None.
Not a chance.
None. It wouldn't be our words, by the way. We should say Ringer.
Oh, right. We should just post a Bill Simmons.
Right. Ringer shits on Barstool. You should, Steve. Ringer shits on Barstool.
We'll see it. Yeah.
Shits all over Barstool. Play that quote. Play the Dobbins quote again. And he says you shouldn't change. People should look at Barstool the way. And we should say, okay, let's be consistent about that.
Deal.
Let's look at Bill Simmons from beginning to end. I guarantee you, I am very confident saying this. I guarantee you Portnoy doesn't have anything as damning in his past written as that. He's written some dumb shit.
Anything's probably already out there.
Well, but there's already a perception of Portnoy.
Yeah.
Yes, okay. Yeah.
Like he's probably said shit like that, but it's nothing worse.
Right. Nothing worse
than saying that the Williams sisters turn him on in an Amazon kind of way.
That's the exact type of blog that Barstool has gotten shit for.
I've always said they're influenced by Simmons. Yeah. That Simmons. I don't doubt that. But this grading the Wimbledon, very strange.
Yeah. And now Bill Simmons is this, Hollywood media darling.
Yeah, totally woke culture loves him.
Right, and Barstool has this scarlet A on their chest.
And if Bill Simmons is trying to sell himself to a gambling company or a media company, he's never going to have to send out a memo saying, "Hey guys, just be safe for a little while. Don't cause any problems with government officials."
And nobody's going to bring that up or any of that stuff. But I mean, there's some stuff in there that again. I'm just saying, that's what it is. So yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Do they have any other sound from those guys? No, right?
No, that's pretty much the end of it.
But yeah, it is. It's just that's all I'm at. This is what he wants, so that's what we're saying.
It's honestly just jealousy is all it really is. But in a weird way, I mean, maybe you're right that maybe it doesn't help the Ringer, and that's why they're getting jealous. But I would look at that as any company in digital media. And think that was a good day for you because maybe your company's worth a little more.
Well, I think
if you're Entercom, it's a bad day, or iHeartRadio.
Mary Carrillo, D, HBO commentator who looks like a cross between the Karate Kid's mom and Avery Johnson. I don't know.
Avery Johnson, I remember. I don't know if he was an attractive man or not, but was a man.
He was a man. Yes. He was a man. A lot of that too. He's very into that.
My favorite thing about Anna Kay in this Simmons writing, she makes an honest effort to flirt with the crowd and play up her pseudo-slutty image on and off the court.
How old's Anna Kournikova in 2000, Steve?
19.
Probably, right?
If I had to guess.
He says, you just get the feeling she's the captain of the Go team, even if she denies it. What does that
even mean?
Go, she's ready for
business. Ready to go?
Open for business.
With a little work and some retooling, Anna could turn herself into a combination of Chris Everett, Dennis Rodman, Madonna, and Rebecca Romijn Stamos. A black market porn film would definitely remain.
Romijn, you are from it, man. It's just weird. It's just weird.
He says, "I'm not suggesting it. I'm demanding it." Let's keep it focused on Simmons here.
Rebecca Romijn. Gabrielle Sabatini, B+, sorely missed ever since she retired a few years ago. Rumors of batting from the left side.
Oh boy! Now what does that mean? Does it mean what I think it means?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh god!
You always felt conflicted about watching her play because of her posture. Elena Tarakova, B.
That's a good grade by old Billy's standards.
The only drawback is that she's kind of built like Sanchez Vicario in the torso and shoulders. There's something, quote, I should be playing on the softball team, end quote, ish about her.
Again, what does he mean by that?
I think he knows what it means.
Another thing to keep in mind.
Serena's body is right out of a porno movie. She's on the Frank Drebin team.
Okay.
What does that mean? I mean, obviously I know Frank Drebin is from Naked Gun, but what does that mean?
I don't know. I don't know the reference.
They're also a tad surly, the Williams sisters, which can always be fun there for a few drinks.
He's big on plying these ladies with liquor. Or plying himself, it seems.
He reminds me of another Bill in some ways. Like, what the fuck is up with that drink stuff? What does that mean?
I don't know.
Another thing to keep in mind is this is essentially what the Boston Globe was doing with their interns.
Right.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, great.
True. Good point. Just he's into this, like every drug girl, slightly overweight but cute enough to take on. It's just, you're right. There's a lot of that.
Cute. He used the word cute a lot.
Yes, it's right.
Almost like he has no other adjectives to describe them.
B-. Steffi Graf, B-.
Okay.
Some say she's the ugliest player in the world. Others think she's cute. So she'd probably be even prettier if she gave Nomar Garcia-Pera his nose back.
That just seems mean-spirited. Nothing she can do about her nose.
It's just very strange.
No A's on this list, it doesn't seem.
There's a couple, but I'm going for the
Gotcha.
I'm going more for the negative ones because they're interesting.
But I'm surprised. Even the A's could sometimes have vulgar language.
A lot of drag talk too. I don't know. But again, I'll play that quote from my guy, Brian. I'm just trying to hold up to the Brian Curtis rule from The Ringer.
Just make sure you never change your opinion, even if you have new information.
True.
Make sure you think what you thought 10 years ago about someone. You should always
20 or 30 or 50.
That's what you should always think about them. They'll never change.
I guess not.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I do know, by the way. Who's back with us?
Please
How
tell
about
me.
this? Do you know, Steve? I didn't know this. I'm happy to see this. We got the email a couple weeks ago. The watch is back.
The watch is back. Yes.
Movement watches.
Movement watches. MVMT watches.
Excellent.
So they were a week 1 or 2 sponsors. Remember week 1?
Yeah, I think it was week 1. I think it was the first time I was in.
You still wearing your watch, Steve? You always wear that watch.
Yes, I have.
Good.
Yes.
Valentine's Day is coming up. And this is actually a nice stress-free gift. A best-selling watch. Already prepackaged together into a sleek gift box. Your loved one will enjoy very much. Beautiful watch and jewelry combo box. Or upgrade to a deluxe watch that features a watch, bracelet, a pair of glasses. Oh, I actually like that. All in one and done. Gifting made easy. It's one of those things, you just class it up a little bit, I think Mike's getting a watch this week, isn't he, Steve?
I believe he is, yes.
All right. Nice. Well, we're
looking stylish.
We're our watches in Madawaska. Looking good. I like that. You get 15% off today with free shipping and free returns by going to mvmt.com/Kirk and enjoy a free extra watch strap and free gift box with every watch order. mvmt.com/Kirk for your most stress-free Valentine's Day gifting yet. Very easy. Go to the website, mvmt.com, and look around. You'll see all the watches. That's how I did. That's how I picked mine out. They have a really nice, clean website. You go through and you say, hey, maybe a nice watch for Valentine's Day this year. You've probably never done that. Something new is these, flowers and candy and all this stuff, or going to dinner.
Right.
Get a classy watch.
A watch will last you some time. Candy's not going to last you anything.
A watch for what?
You'll have a watch for a good amount of time. I don't know how long
Time?
they last, but yes.
I like that.
Yeah, if I'm working it all in.
Got your hand on that one, huh?
Yes.
I like that. That brain's really ticking.
Yes, I was trying to go for something like that too.
Gotcha. Yeah. Okay. MVMT.com. You go to that site now, like I said, look around and, get a different gift this Valentine's Day and tell them that the Kirk Minihane Show sent you. It's the only way to do that. MVMT.com/KIRK. If you need a little extra help choosing the perfect style for your Valentine, find exactly what you need with their 2020 Valentine's Day gift guide that's right there. Get yourself a gift as well. Nice duo box. Best-selling men's watch and a best-selling women's watch. You can both look the part and enjoy your special day. There's a lot of occasions where a watch is the right thing to do. I'll tell you right now, a nice watch for the live show in the Wilbur, very classy. We'll all be wearing our watch that night as well.
Nice and classy.
Absolutely. We'll tell you which watch we have. During the week, we'll give you some updates on that. MVMT.com/Kirk. MVMT.com/Kirk. 15% off today. Free shipping and free returns. Go to it. All right, what else, Steve? I know Mike has things to do.
Well, you had me pull some sound from Greg Hill. There's an exciting contest that's riveted New England.
Oh, really?
Let's listen to this.
I don't know about this.
Well, Greg sounds excited.
You should stay, Tom. And I think it's incumbent upon all of us to do whatever we can do to try to show the man the love and convince the man to stay. So I've been talking about this for a while, but I finally have ironed the details out, and I am offering up a Tom Brady autographed football, a shopping spree at a TB12, $250. We'll give you a Visa gift card. You don't have to go to TB12 if you don't want to, and a number 12 Patriots jersey. If you are able to most creatively display the Stay Tom message. Now you have to include. It has to say however you decide to display this. So you could do it on your truck, like
a horrible selection of prizes
you have hanging off of your bumper. And, you can add that to your truck nuts, or if you have one of those, maybe you own a restaurant and you're a place that stays open during a terrorist attack. You have one of those cute signs out front where you add the letters to it, and you have all 26 of the letters. You're not missing an A or a Y or maybe you're in charge of
what? Hold on. What is he talking about?
I gotta go back. What were the prizes?
you got
a Brady jersey,
an autographed football,
okay,
a jersey, and a $250 gift card.
That sounds like. I mean,
I'll take the gift card.
But even that,
you could sell the Brady football.
Like where I grew up, like Springfield, Mass, would have bigger prizes than that.
It's not a great prize package. I would admit.
Not a terrific prize.
It almost seems like he threw it together like right there while he was talking.
Maybe, yeah.
That's not as. I have to agree that it's not an exciting gift package.
Doesn't get me fired up to do whatever it
is.
You
disagree? Oh, you like that, Steve?
I don't know. If you're the person who's inclined to create a huge 15-foot by 15-foot Stay Tom sign, a signed football by Tom Brady is probably a motivating factor here.
Do you think that will incentivize Tom to stay?
Well, yeah, of course. I'm sure that that's what he responds to.
Yes.
Oh, shit, they made a sign?
They want me here?
I mean, he probably got $5 or $10 million for that Hulu commercial, but I'm sure that the signs are what's going to speak to him.
No question.
You retweeted something yesterday where Ben Volen tweeted, I think Tom Brady saying I'm still here is a reference to him staying in the league, not necessarily staying with the Patriots. And someone just goes, great insight.
Come on, you can't. That's the kind of analysis that you can only find.
It's good stuff. I didn't realize.
He's paid to do that. What a simple-minded idiot.
I didn't realize that.
Well, the throngs of people were saying, Ben, does this mean that he's re-signed?
What does he mean by that? So he's back with the Patriots and he's announcing that at the Super Bowl?
It's just so dumb. Twitter last night is just like it's just everyone. One of these nights where it's like, enough. Just watch the fucking game.
It's nice when we all get together on Twitter. We're all apart in our own homes.
Jeez, is every Sunday now? Kobe, then the Super Bowl, and then Madawaska recap next Sunday?
That's right. It's going to be 3 big weeks here.
God, enough. We're all watching the game. Well, I'm not, but this great run, touchdown. Like, just what the fuck? And that too, like, this doesn't mean Brady's going to sign or not sign anywhere. Oh, really? I thought maybe he was coming back with the Patriots.
Which really, Ben?
I thought Belichick was going to come out there and sign the contract at the end of the commercial. These idiots were speculating. Like, when you put something out that cryptic a couple days before the Super Bowl, it's a freaking Super Bowl commercial. That's how it works. Jesus Christ.
I was more broken up about the Mr. Peanut news.
I saw it. I was devastated. I was wondering that, too. I always wondered that. $10 million for Hulu? For Brady?
I think that's
to Brady.
Yeah. Well, $5 million can't be 10.
I think they probably paid $15 million for the time, right?
I thought it was 5.
That wasn't that much last night. It was
it was 30 seconds.
Yeah,
$5 or $6 million last night.
Yeah, I thought it was $5 million for 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Which would they pay Brady more than the commercial costs?
I mean,
when the ad time, right?
When you do it for $2 million,
I would think so, right?
Yeah. So it was $5.6 million for 30 seconds. So that's that. He probably got what, $2 or $3 million?
Yeah,
because it was they used the social media.
It's a half a day's work.
Yeah, and it's also I gotta say
maybe.
I grew up loving Brady and everything. I'm a Patriots fan, but like, no one thought he was going. It's not that funny because no one thought he was going to announce I'm retiring or I'm going to the Titans. You know what I mean? Like everyone knows
he's not one of the
commercial for Hulu or someone.
That's great publicity for them, though. I mean, well played.
Very smart by Hulu.
Yeah,
but like just the idea of everyone's like, oh, that's so funny.
Brady's not one of the funnier athletes.
No, not one of the great personalities God's ever put on earth. But
I mean, good for him if he's going to go out and make some money.
Sure, absolutely.
Why not?
But
I've said that before. As much as like I'm a Brady fan and everything, I think if me and Tom Brady hung out with for a night, I would be the one to be like, let's not do this again. Yeah. This is not been a great experience.
Very nice guy. Not I think purposely. Although maybe when he's doesn't have to be Tom Brady. Maybe he's different.
I'm just going to say, best father ever.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, probably, yeah.
No question.
I'll tweet that when he dies anyway.
Hell, he kisses his kid.
I saw the documentary, so I know. Best father ever.
Yeah, he's very affectionate.
Puts Kobe to shame.
No question.
Well, that's why he's also in that top 5 of Justin's.
Oh, he was on the list,
Brady's in there, yeah.
Good.
Was there ever any rationale for what puts you on the top celebrity list?
Well,
other than human trafficking?
My mistake was, I got the rationale for the top 5, and then I said, we don't need this anymore.
Okay.
Let's just
we definitely do not. All right, so you're off to Fenway.
Okay.
Right?
Or
no? Yeah, good. We're wrapping up.
All right.
So do you know what's going on or no? What time? So just don't, ask questions.
Okay.
Ask about Stephen Murphy. Ask about the Globe.
All right.
Ask about Tom Werner and Bill Cosby.
All right.
Do what you have to do.
Okay.
Okay. If let me know if you need to be bailed out.
Maybe I'll lay down somewhere as well.
I'll take a rest.
Don't antagonize any government officials.
Do not
Don't do anything that's going to undermine the value of the company.
Okay.
Correct.
Okay.
A sports team is not a government official.
All right.
So if Marty Walsh is there, just say hello. And
Leave him alone. Howdy, Mart.
Hello, Marty. How's everything going? Fantastic. Congratulations.
All right.
How's the girlfriend?
I'll get out of here.
Yes.
How's LB Strategies doing?
We'll be back tomorrow.
This was pretty reprehensible. I don't know how it can be anybody's idea of humor.